Good morning. It's Tuesday morning here in Cypress, Texas. So I got up this morning and I read my scriptures. Right there, first thing in first part of Matthew is the Magi going to Herod to find out where the king of the Jews, where to find the king of the Jews. And alerting Herod that this has happened. Now this is Herod the second, or Junior. So he's actually older than so he's his brother, his stepbrother, I guess, half brother, was the king. Was the king. Hang on, back up. Yeah, that was the senior. That was the senior. His son. Yeah, I'm sorry. The king of that was there when Christ was crucified was Junior, but he wasn't. He took the kingdom back from his brother, his half brother. That his father made heir over him. So this is interesting because all the way back to Nimrod was always paranoid that the true king was going to come and take, take the land from him. And that's Jesus right here, the true heir to the kingdom. And so he actually was the one that started this whole tradition of executing the firstborn, because he was trying to prevent the true heir of the kingdom from coming back. Right? Craziness. Yeah. And so that followed on with Herod after the Magi notified him, and then the Magi didn't come back and tell him that he was in Bethlehem, even though the scripture said he was in Bethlehem. There's a whole bunch of this is interesting because the prophets all tell in great detail what's going to happen in the sum. Yeah, and David's whole, David's proof that he was a prophet was prophesying that Christ was going to be born. And so it's really interesting. The very interesting. So this goes way back. So this has been for a couple thousand years looking for Christ to be born. Isn't that something? And then and then so here's the real challenge. Okay, there's bifurcation between this belief in one monolithic God and multiple gods. Okay, the faith of Baal has been going on since right after the flood. Okay, and to this day, it's happening, right? And it's not so much. So you got two, and when it comes to the bifurcation, it's actually a trifurcation. There's the belief in God, this one monolithic God. Then there's a belief in multiple gods. Then there's the belief that there is no God, it's only us. Okay? And that's really what Nimrod believed. Are you catching me? Right? But he developed this multi-God religion to distract everybody else. Okay? And get them locked into a limited thinking. Okay? You're just this one, you have just this one ability, right? You're limited, all right? But you're only limited if you allow yourself to be limited. If you lock yourself into, oh, I'm an Aries, and this is how Aries act, okay? And I'm just stuck this way, right? Or I'm a cleric, or I'm a sanguine, okay? And that's the only way I can act, all right? That's limiting, okay? Where we actually have the ability to be and have whatever we focus on, okay? And that's just the how we use our conscious thought to take control of our habitual subconscious. Isn't that something? Right. That's what meditation is all about. Learning to clear your mind and let the universal consciousness, which is God, enter in. All right. Have a great Tuesday.